What's going on, everyone? Hope this message finds you all well and in good spirits. For all you new people subscribing to the channel, I really appreciate it. And in this video, I'm going to be addressing a comment that somebody left. This is why I like for some of you guys to comment, because it can help me interact and kind of make a video. If I can tell you something about it, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. And then also it kind of helps other people with maybe the same question. So whether we're making a video or kind of engaging with each other in the comments, it really helps out. So appreciate all you guys that are subscribing, all you guys that are commenting. So this video is going to be about, someone asked me, did I meet my wife while having anxiety or before I started having anxiety? And that's a real good question. So for me, I met my wife while I was already like this, I already had anxiety and panic attacks, all right? So, but even prior to this, past relationships, it was the same thing. Everybody, I'd already had this problem for so long that pretty much anybody I'd met or been with, I'd had anxiety problems. So, and I understand why you're asking this question, because it's kind of hard to explain this to somebody, and it's really hard for somebody else to deal with. If you're, starting a new relationship with somebody and they're not having these problems. I don't want to say normal, but they're not having these problems. And then, you are, or we are having these problems. It's really hard for somebody else to deal with. So therefore, I wouldn't ever try to rush into a relationship. I feel like the right person will eventually come along and really be there for you. Whether whether you're a man or a female, either way, that right person will come along and actually be there for you, no matter what you're going through. I personally know that it's really hard to deal with this. I know that it's really hard to deal with me. Some days are better than others. Some days I'm really strong. I don't show a whole lot. And then some days I'm really weak, and everything gets, everything just comes out. It's like everything's bothering me. And I know that that's so hard for my wife. God bless her heart. I love her so much, and she knows that. It's just one of those things where you pretty much have to just pray and take your time and hope that the right person will come your way. And I know that some of you guys watching the channel actually have that person already. And if you do, God bless you. And the other half, I really want to say I appreciate you for sticking with your better half and through everything that they've gone through, because I know this is such a big deal and a struggle for anybody that doesn't have this problem, okay? But for anybody that hasn't been in a relationship yet with somebody while this is happening, I want to tell you, don't get down on yourself. If you're scared to get in a relationship, if you're just that far down, try to bring yourself back up a little bit is what I would think. And then before you ever try to push yourself out there upon somebody, or just try to wait for the right person to come along. They will come along eventually at some point in time. But I believe it's really important that when you meet someone, or whether you're talking to someone on the phone or wherever the case may be, however you're going upon meeting this person, just go ahead and put it all out there on the line right off the bat. Let them know everything you're going through. Some people won't understand it, and they might, split right off the bat. And if that's the case, and that person just was not meant to be put in your life, I feel. So if you tell somebody these problems before you get in a relationship and they're still willing to take you on, that's more, to me, is more of a better sign, and that's more of a stronger person that's willing to accept every part of you, So, and that's the way my wife does with me. She accepts. She doesn't understand it all, but she accepts every single inch of me. Any problem I have, she accepts it. She doesn't understand it all, but she accepts it. She understands, why I'm down. She just doesn't understand, why I feel like this, and a lot of us don't know that, but she accepts the fact that I do get down. I do feel like crap sometimes. I do have bad anxiety. I do have bad panic attacks. She tries to walk me through them, ask what she can do for me. She helps me out a lot, and I believe that, God put her in my path just so I didn't have to suffer anymore. For any of you guys that are having this problem or thinking about this, I believe that the person that needs to be in your life will soon be dropped right in front of you. And for anybody that is in a relationship and your other half doesn't understand all these problems you're going through, it sucks, guys, and I completely understand. So sometimes you have to just have a talk with them and really try to grab a hold of them and help them understand, because they don't really get what's going on. So sometimes you know it may be a video like this, me just sitting here talking. I'm engaging with you guys. I'm really telling you guys a lot about my life. And a video like this, sometimes, whether it's mine or somebody else's, you can kind of just show it to your wife or your husband, and this a video like this will actually help them understand that there is a group of people like us that just are living with this terrible, terrible thing, and it's hard for us to deal with it. So sometimes it's showing a video like this and appreciation for somebody like me or somebody like yourself, showing it to your better half. Like I said, whether it's my video or somebody else's, will help them understand that you're not crazy. You're not the only person in the world that's sitting here dealing with this problem. That's why I'm making videos like this, for this reason. And it will help, hopefully it will help them understand where you're coming from, to see somebody else dealing with the same thing and actually on a video like this talking about it. I know this is a long video, guys, but this is something that's it's a sore subject, and it's hard to talk about, especially for those of you guys that battle to where your other half just doesn't understand what is going on with you. So, sometimes you just have to fight, guys, and stick in there, and hopefully the other half will understand. If you don't have somebody yet, like I said, I'd prefer that you tell them in the beginning so they can kind of gather up and understand what's going on before they get tangled up in it, and then then they might leave you or whatever in the middle of a relationship that you feel strong, because they can't deal with it. It's just sad to say, but not everybody can understand what's going on, with you. And it's hard to understand, period, guys. It's been hard. I've been dealing with it for a long time. It's been hard for me to understand. And those of you dealing with anxiety, panic attacks, depression, whatever it may be, I know it's hard for you to understand also. So you have to understand where other people are coming from when they say they don't understand, or it's hard for them to deal with, and maybe they bail on you. Maybe maybe that wasn't the right person to put in your life, and God will eventually put someone in your life that belongs there, that will fight with you through the battle. And if they don't stay with you through this, then it just wasn't meant to be. But I, urge you guys to stay strong, keep your heads up. If you're in that relationship where they don't understand, or whether you're not in a relationship and you're looking for one, or looking to engage in a new relationship and you're worried about that situation, just kind of go back and think about some of the things I said. And I'm sure you guys have your own preferences or whatever. And I know that somebody else will be watching this video, and just share your thoughts of what you do for your relationships, or what you do as you're going into a relationship, to help out anybody else that may be watching this video that's in this same situation, problem, whatever you want to call it. And with that being said, guys, bless every one of you guys. And yeah, that's pretty much all I can say. Keep your heads up. See you guys in the next one. Drop a comment, and please like the video, subscribe, anything like that that may help us grow this channel. I really appreciate it, guys. See y'all in the next one.